busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And able to get this out to the 25. McCarthy off the play fake. This one swung out here to Jones.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
17 yards, first down, Vikings. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
There go play action. Here's McCarthy. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On play action, now McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Throwing is McCarthy. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 25-yard line.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
To the air with McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. J.J. McCarthy, 25 yards to the house. And the Vikings will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
49ers nothing.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Now Purdy. Open man is Jerron Jennings. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's a gain of 2.
Well, that's one way, and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
Throwing here, Purdy. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is going to have a Niners first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the first down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
It's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second down and 3. Back to throw, Purdy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Through left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. They saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brings up 3rd.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Get set.
Purdy looking to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
What is this?
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
8 yards on the pickup. And this.
Halftime here on Monday Night. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Purdy. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch, not much yardage afterwards.
Purdy now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 9 yards that time.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging, because after all their halftime talk, adjustments and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach, because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And now a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Jones. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. The 49ers 27.
Here's McCarthy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
Will Riker it on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards there, a big one.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. He's got him in, complete. Touchdown 49ers. Juwan Jennings, 36 yards. And the 49ers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So it took them a little while, Charles, but now they have their first points of the game, and they come here in this third quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens, you find yourself down 21, 28 points and not really with a lot of hope.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On play action, McCarthy. And he's got his big tight end here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 14. And the Vikings.
Now McCarthy. Open man is Jalen Nailor. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw McCarthy. That's to Nailor once again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison from 4 yards out. And the Vikings get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Get set, get set. Up.
Here's Purdy. They've got his man, complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings. His second touchdown of the night. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Looking to put a drive together. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Throwing is McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are right back in this football game.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Purdy. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Javon Hargrave able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Get set, get set. Up.
Purdy from the gun. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory.
A gain of 54 yards. And the 49er first down.
Oh, and this is a touchdown or bust drive, and that will definitely help their cause. What a time to come up with a play like that. And now, plenty of time to try and finish this drive in the end zone and take the lead.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Purdy to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Here's 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
Purdy to throw.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's Purdy to throw. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Get set.
Throwing, Purdy. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
And the Vikings first down.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it.
folks, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. Right back to Irving. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. It's a pickup of 12. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go again here with Irvin. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
This is 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's Upton in motion. They'll go. Mayfield. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. It's off by Levante David.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it'll be 2nd down. They send Godwin in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field. You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
They'll roll out here with Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
17 yards.
Purdy on target to Ayuk. And the 49ers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard
Anytime you're
line.
facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this.
Get set, get set.
To throw on first down is Purdy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9.
It's going to be third. They need one. Throwing again is Purdy. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down. To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another 49er first down. First down and goal to go.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal.
Get set, up.
Again in the air for Purdy. Good blocking, and he's in. Brock Purdy, touchdown, 49ers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
On the return is Sean Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bucs offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Second down throw from Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Third down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk to the goal line and in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
To return is Tucker. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've hit half here out west, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
Third
Buccaneers.
quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
The 49ers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second
Makes
down.
it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
This returnable with Palmer. Oh, look like we live in a scene for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Bucs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. From off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
Brings up second and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. On the ground, it's Irving. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third
Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. The Niners offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Oh, once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again.
It's 4th down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Monday Night Primetime continues after this. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's Purdy. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Throwing is Mayfield. Flush to his right. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Buccaneers have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. On play action, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
Out to his right. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and 7. They'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A gain of 2.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
At the 38-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Get set, get set.
Back to the air is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard
Purdy
line.
going to put it up again.
They tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Here comes second and 4.
23-yard line.
Get set, get set.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That's another.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
13-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion.
And gone with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Mayfield. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Here's Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otton. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a first down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go. But sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Mayfield with it once more. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Mayfield looks to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Bucs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Bucs are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
So just about an ideal start to this one offensively because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. But now out comes Minnesota. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Anthony
They'll say no
Walker.
gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Brings up
They'll need
third
5
down
on this
and
play
5.
to move the sticks. Here's McCarthy. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Results.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
7-yard gain.
They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
At the 30-yard line.
Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
On play action, McCarthy. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the return will stop right around the 25. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Once again, it's Irving.
25-yard line.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good.
Vikings,
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Ty Chandler now to return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. There go play action. Here's McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An inside give to Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Now McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively, and you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Going for it, here's McCarthy. He has his target. It's Addison. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings first down.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
It's a pickup of 3.
And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and
Completion was
7.
given up, but that's why you play zone
44-yard line.
defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Go! Cougar 19!
McCarthy off the play fake. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Jefferson.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 43 yards. And the Vikings take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2.
The Vikings will
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
makes the score Buccaneers 14.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
At
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
And the Buccaneer first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Running the toss to Irving. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mayfield now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield, instead checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
Mayfield on play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And this is going to be intercepted. Mekhi Blackman's got it.
That keeps the score. Buccaneers 20, Vikings 8. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he returns this to the 22. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Up second and 11 at the 22-yard line.
To the air with McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A big play here. 3rd and 2. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action, now McCarthy. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. There's Evans again, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Vikings.
To throw, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otten, 40 yards. And the Buccaneers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team.
Welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 31 yards. Now here's Aaron Jones. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's second and inches.
Second and inches.
At the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Picked by the 4-time All-Pro Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. For an opener, Purdy to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards.
Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. And that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Able to complete it to Ayuk. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point. Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And he will get into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
22 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And 10.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green.
The 49ers. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Kittle is the man in motion. A first down throw for Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is teach tape. This is exactly how they teach defensive linemen to rush the quarterback. First order of business is obviously get a sack. Get to the quarterback, disrupt the pocket. If you can't get there, get big in the throwing lane, and that's exactly why.
Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're going. Here's Purdy. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he will score. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0.
Vikings nothing. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return is Rodgers. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
16 yards.
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
34-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and 13 at the Niners' 17-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here's McCarthy. On a short one, taken by Hawkinson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Purdy on 1st down. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 41 yards.
1st down. A 41-yard.
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Patrick Taylor now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Niners offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Get set, get
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 2.
Here's Purdy. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Purdy to Kittle for the Niners' first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, 49ers.
They'll look to throw yet again. Finding his tight end, Farrell. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Purdy again. Moving left. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And
first and 10 for Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
McCaffrey. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 7-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down. And 7 yards to go.
To throw, it's Purdy. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked up by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And the defense signaling safety here, but the official says he made it out of the end zone, but not by much.
2nd and 10.
These situations here, Mike, you can see this defensive line is just chomping at the bit. They can see a safety coming. They don't quite get the safety in this case. They still hold him to no gain. Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more credits to score touchdowns. He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim that it went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Udy's kick is good. And the Niners stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to, and they get 3.
On the return is Rodgers. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll look underneath here for Jones.
This is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
A gain there of 15. First down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
18 more yards.
A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
11-yard line.
Let's go. Throwing again is McCarthy. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
At the 16-yard line.
So after the loss on first, Here's 2nd and 14. Play action now. It's McCarthy. This pass right side. Going to be caught by Adams. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's now 3rd and 3.
To throw once more. Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
By Jordan Elliott. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in, and this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Will Riker is lining up for the extra point.
Riker good with the extra point, and the Vikings are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Vikings 7. Will Riker.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This returnable with Taylor. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They'll drop to throw. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They proved much the best in this one. They get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory.
set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2018 draft, the Oklahoma Sooner, Baker Mayfield.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
With the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Urban. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Mayfield. Hard throw, incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. There's a short one taken in by Otten. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Throwing here, Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Purdy now to throw. That's caught out right by Jennings. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Purdy will set up to throw it here. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. And he'll dump this out to his running back, McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now 1st and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Niners are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. Mayfield off the play fake. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Michael Williams. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle to Evans. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. And they're indeed going. It's Mayfield. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Purdy. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Ricky Pearsall from 4 yards out. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out come the Bucs now. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Run.
And he fires one incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
180. What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
What's up?
Mayfield now. And that is incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Good. What's up?
And they'll try it now with Irvin. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Purdy looking to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
So Purdy off and Moody on for the 49er field goal. This from 42 yards out. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no wind. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out and forced the field goal.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Bucs take over first and
The Bucs
10
offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
Purdy. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Yards on the play. And the 49er first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Purdy from the gun. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 7 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. It'll be a gain of 5. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Now Purdy. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you want to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. From the 20, here's second down and 3. Out of the gun, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Get set, get set.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on display. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Juwan Jennings, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. They'll start on the ground with Irving. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So nothing doing there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Alton. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving from 19 yards away. And the Bucs are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Purdy now to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Juwan Jennings with his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Mayfield to throw it. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down.
The 34-yard line.
Throwing on second and long. Mayfield. And he will find his big tight end over the middle.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a third and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. gets away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
180!
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 37. 15 yards there on the catch and run. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
180!
Now a give, Irving running right. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brought down back at the
He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Hey, that's my man. I got him.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Throwing, Mayfield. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Mayfield. He'll try to pick it up himself. And Mayfield will have a first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled? The return yardage. Makes the play, but now it's all for naught.
To throw, Mayfield. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Baker Mayfield taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. On play action, McCarthy. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Gain of 12. First down, Vikings.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Open man is Jalen Naylor. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 41-yard line.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Up the middle, Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, now McCarthy. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there's a completion to the tight end, and look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To the air with McCarthy. Now, quick throw there is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Over the middle to Evans. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Looking to put a drive together. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Credit Yaya Diaby with a stop.
The 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's over the middle. He finds Naylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. McCarthy off the play fake. Finds his man. There's Jordy Madison. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. That one complete to Naylor. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Jalen Naylor from 8 yards out. And the Vikings are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
The Vikings will not.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on two-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on two-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And space tough to come by there, so we get maybe a yard to the 37.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the four fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the four fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
And this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
45-yard line.
Mayfield down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
On the handoff, this is Irving. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
On the tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the Vikings 10-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Toward the pylon, caught.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man because now you're running away from someone and you're not running.
And the defense rises to the challenge. They get him down for a loss of 2, and it brings up 4th and goal.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 20-yard.
And his kick is indeed good. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them because that might very well be all the points they need.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 10. A little over 50 seconds remaining. Looking to throw McCarthy. Completes this to Jefferson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and goal at the 22-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. And that's going to be a first down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock. 15 seconds to play.
Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He may go. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5.
Intercepted. They'll take over first down.
Hey, 33.
At the 5-yard line.
What's that?
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Vikings come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball.
You just like
you're
one
handing
game
out
ball?
You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls.